Marco Fialo coming to you live for another episode of Tables of Ecuador. We are in Quito at 3,000 meters of altitude, and you'd think we'd have to travel to the coast to get some amazing seafood, but no. Seafood in Ecuador, this is what it looks like right here. This is the best seafood in the world, and I'm here to prove it to you today. Our friends down south, they think they have the best seafood. They haven't seen what we have here in this country. The incredible thing about Ecuador is that our food is still a secret to the world, and we're here to discover it together. When you taste it, you'll understand, because we're unique, authentic, and delicious. Guys, if you think this is our starting plantain dish, with this is our Empanada de Camarón, and this is where we go and we begin the journey in Ecuador. Plantain with everything. This outside is crispy, fluffy, and it's a nice little mix. And then inside, when you go, this is what you're looking. You see that? That explosion of flavor? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. This is what Ecuador has. This is what we have to offer. This is why I say we have the best seafood in the world. The shrimp, the peanut sauce, everything on here is delicious. It's like, I gotta make the dish closer. Wow. Peanut sauce with the refrito inside, the shrimp. It's just an explosion of flavors. The flaky, fluffy crust of the plantain. Look, just look at that. You see those things inside of it, how it goes? That's what you're looking for. That's all the flavor that's gonna come out. Gracias, Bessie. Guys, this is the soup, and we Ecuadorians love plantain, plantain, plantain on everything, and this is soup to prove it. It's a plantain broth that has a deep dish flavor, seafood flavory in it, a plantain actual ball, which we call Bola de Verde, that is just full of the same peanut sauce and all the different seafoods that we have. We have calamari, shrimp, we have the conchas, which are typical to Ecuador, to our mangroves. So over there, and the main secret to this is whenever you're gonna eat it, make sure you first take this apart, because inside of there, there's more seafood and more flavor, as you can see. Look at all that stuff, look. So make it perfect how I like to set it up, and it's up to you to do the same thing. Just add a little bit of the hot sauce inside, put a little bit of the lime, get the lime juice to just fluff it up perfectly there. And then all we're gonna do is stir it around and start to eat this together. And that's where you see why Ecuadorians love plantain. This seafood soup will put you to sleep. Oh my God. A little bit of the fish, go with the shrimp. The perfect bite is right there. Our conchitas, remember, don't forget to take this out. This is what you gotta pull out from here. Little part, it's our clams, our shells. I'm gonna add a little bit more lime because I love the sour, I love the bitterness and the flavor, so that's a lot, but I love it. A little bit more of the hot sauce. Just keep on mixing those flavors up together. And then you go, look, some more of the shrimp, the fish. There it is. Don't forget that spice just hits at the end. Wow, that is the perfect ají for the perfect dish. Guys, this is our Ceviche Blanco, or white ceviche. As I've said before, we also have ceviche in this country, and it's amazing. As you can see, why is a white ceviche? Because you have shrimp, you have crab, calamari, and you have fish inside of it, all white ingredients. It has a tomato broth on the bottom that's gone with the actual, with the seafood broth. And then in our country, in Ecuador, some people think this is weird until you actually try it. That's where you come up and you have this beautiful amount of rice over here, and you go with chifles, plantain chips, or some popcorn, and you put it on top. This combination is all about ratios. It's trying to figure out the perfect spoonful of the dish that you can go to the perfect amount of rice that you have on top of it. And if you want that crunch on top, you add a couple of these little chifles, which we call them. That's where it comes through. Tomato, onions, and the fish broth is all the base of this here. It's a nice soupy thing. It has a crab inside of there. Look at that. All the different ingredients that we have coming through. This is perfection in a plate. You haven't tried this yet. That's why you don't know how good it is. Once you do, then you will change your mind and you will change your perception of ceviche forever. Just remember to figure out which of these combinations you like. Add just more chifles, add popcorn, add a little bit of hot sauce. I'm not gonna add it. My personal perfection is not to add a little bit of that. The lime on this dish in this place is perfect. It's very well balanced, very well flavored. And the rice, it just depends on how much of a juice you want compared to the actual amount of ceviche that you want in it. Some people just dump that in. I would never do that. I always figure out how much ceviche I have on mine, and then I look for the other half so it doesn't get too soupy and the rice remains a little dry. And this is our pride to our nation. This is our Afro-Ecuadorian community on the coast of Esmeraldas that makes this dish. It's freshly grated coconut. We don't use canned stuff here. Not in this dish, not in this place. What we do is grate it all together, look for refrito. We do chilangawa, which is actually like a cilantro, a longer type of that. And then we have a ton of different seafoods inside of it. It's like a curry, our Ecuadorian curry, we could call that actually, in a dish that you want to taste. As we're good Ecuadorians, we do everything with rice. So I have rice there, some plantain chips over here, and some maduro, which is when that plantain right there goes and it becomes sweet, it gets rotten, guess what? It just becomes sweet. We just turn it into a maduro and now we eat it with that. Here you have the crab on top. Our Ecuadorian type of crab is very different than what you'll see in other parts of the world. Some of our fish right here. And this is just a burst of flavor of coconut. Yeah. This, it has its variations. You can ask it for it only with shrimp, only with fish. This one has all the seafood included in it at once. So you don't really have to look around. Grab some maduro, grab some of that. It's salty, it's bitter, it's sweet, it's sour. It has all the mixes of flavors. The sweetness is what is on there, but it's perfectly balanced. That's why we're bringing you here, because this place has perfection in a plate of everything that we need to in there. And there we go. I can literally drink that sauce with nothing else needed. And I've traveled through Thailand. I've seen curries all over the world. Indian curries, it doesn't compare. It's unique, it's different, it's flavorful, it's rich, it's broth, it's incredible. It's an explosion of flavors. You have to come to Ecuador to try it. This is why I say our country is underrated on all the food that you don't see, because you just haven't been here yet, because you just haven't tried it, because you might not have access to it in your own country. But here, when you come and visit us, we're gonna take you to see all these spots. And here, all the dishes pass through generations of women's hands, which is incredible. And here we have a proof of it, our chef.
Nuestras conchas asadas con cangrejo está preparado a base de nuestra mantequilla, perejil y nuestro aliño de casa.
And that's the flavor that's gonna come in here. She made it, she has it out here. We're gonna present it, we're gonna show you everything that's included in this dish, how to eat it, which is especially very important because you're not gonna know because you haven't had these before. They don't exist all over the world. They're in very certain parts of the world and we are one of them. Guys, and now we're gonna turn it up a notch. These are conchitas asadas, or black shells, clams that are come out of mangroves. This is a dish that you won't be able to try all over the world. We have mangroves here. And so you're getting, mangroves by the way is called manglares in Ecuador. And you get them and they're stuck inside of dirt. You have to clean them really well. They're these black shells right here and they have the flavor inside. Here in the place that we're at, this restaurant, you had your cangrejo on top, which is our crab. And then you have a little bit of a curtido that you just throw on top of that. But all the flavor that you have is on the bottom of this dish with the scampi that they make. There's a little bit of sauce that we're gonna get down here. You see that? That's all the flavor that's down there. You just pour it on top and keep on pouring it. We have the sweet plantain on the side. Then we have to teach you how to eat that because you might not have had this before, but this is a dish to get messy with. So you just grab some of the sauce. Wait, let me dig in here, guys. Some of the sauce right here, some of the crab on the side. Come over here, a little bit of plantain. That spoon's not gonna fit. Wow, you can hit the notes of it. Garlicky, citrusy, flavorful, minerally. It's just an amazing dish. It's our version. El refrito that we make here is our version of all this stuff that's mixed inside of there. This is a secret recipe. The refrito, they will never know. There's only 3 people in this company that know that recipe. That's what the base of all of this is. And this is what we're gonna try here. So we just go a little bit more. And the other thing, as a good Ecuadorians, we need the sauce, right? So the sauce down here, you add it. You can also just put some of the rice on top of that. The other way to eat this is you grab the sauce and start pouring it on top of the rice. Right there. You put some of these on top. And now you grab the perfect ratio of a spoonful that is like ready to go. That has all the different type of flavors plus the shell in there, the clam. And that you just go and that's it. Just go inside. Our crab, as I told you, is different from everybody else. We'll have a picture of the crab. But I'm gonna do that on top. I don't like doing it by itself. I just like adding it on top. Bit of the sauce. A little bit of the plantain, the perfect bite we're gonna get here. A little bit of the rice. Get the rice in first, and then just dig in. Can't stop. This is Ecuador right here. This is brought to you on the Table of Ecuador by Tables of Ecuador. Guys, this is the cazuela de mariscos that we have here, and it's incredible. It keeps on cooking in this clay pot, and then what you have on the bottom, they bring it stone hot, and then it's just like boiling, as you can see, and it's sizzling on the side. So it's like perfect right there. And then all you're doing is it keeps on cooking. The base will get in there. You have a little bit of a crab on top, different types of seafood, and the conchitas, which are right here. You're gonna see the same ones that we had before, they're here again. And you put that. For me, I'm gonna just taste test a little bit right here. That's hot. Always, you guys know I like citrus. We're gonna add a little bit of that inside of that. And as we know, we love plantain, so this is part of it. And go there, look, there's the shrimp that's just been steaming in there. Wow. The crab, a little bit of that. Put it all in the dish. That's hot, but good. And as good Ecuadorians, we always love our rice on it. You can never do it. It's a very heavy dish because in the plantain soup that we had, la sopa de bolas de verde, it's nice and light. The broth isn't as thick. Here, it thickens up a lot more. And while it keeps on cooking, keeps on thickening. One of these conchitas. Put down, you mix that other flavor that we have there. The sauce from this, you add onto that little scampi that we talked about. Throw that in there. And like continue to mix, continue to add the flavors, continue to do everything together. And then you're talking about, I don't know, man. You guys talk about seafood all over the world. You haven't tried this yet. This will put you to sleep again. Wow. Finger licking good. Perfection. Heaven. Delicious, tasty, all you could ever ask for in one dish. I love it. I'm in love. Can't say anything else. When we talk about plantain, the lifeline of Ecuador, you've seen a bunch of dishes This is another one of them, and this is why I want to show you a little bit of what we do and why we use the plantain in everything you could think about. These are our plantain chips when these are hard. The plantain when it's green, or verde as we know it, green. Plantain, this is a chip, un patacón. When it doesn't ever go bad, because what happens when a plantain gets bad, when it looks like it's gonna rot, it has all these white things on top of it, our plantain turns sweeter. And that's the beauty of it. And then we have the maduro, which is right here, the sweet plantain, which we eat in a lot of different Latin American countries though, and stuff. But now, here we have it with our queso manaba, our queso from Manabi, from the region of Manabi. And on top of that, we have something we call sal prieta. This is our peanuts that are roasted with anato, or achote as we call it, and you just roast that and dry it out. It's got a little sangy and a little bit of salt. That's why it's sal prieta. Prieta means that it's dark. Usually a person of darker skin, like me, would have prieto. This is prieto, baby. Oh my God. Then you just throw that on and you got just eat that all together. Ooh, that's like a kind of Reese's peanut buttery / salty sweetness flavor all over it. Oh man. You can't go wrong. The more of this you put on, you're gonna just like explode on flavors, dude. And now you just look for that best bite in here. That one right there. It's got all the cheese inside of it, all the perfection in it. It's coming out with everything. Come on, baby. Let's go. I'm telling you haven't come to Ecuador, you haven't tried our food. Everybody in the world, this is the next foodie destination in Latin America. Ecuador is the next place you have to visit. This is where the food is. It's undiscovered, it's authentic, it's true, it's unique. It's all these different flavors, and the mixes of our communities are what make this happen. The mixes of our Afro community, our people from Manabi, our people from Galapagos, the Amazon, the Andes, are all these dishes that you've seen during these episodes represented here in this country with this amazing food. We're gonna take you on a journey more and more. We just started. I got a lot to go, people. I might not, I have to remain 5 days in the gym to be able to eat as much food and delicious food that I have here, so. Oh man, I'm telling you, you're missing out. Guys, the moment you've all been waiting for is this. This is the king of Ecuadorian food, of seafood, the dish that we take out in all the country that we show you, that everybody talks about. This is our encebollado. You eat it in lunch and breakfast and dinner. The main reason you eat this dish is when you're hungover in the day, this is the dish you're gonna come for. In the morning, you wake up in the morning, you want your encebollado. And there's one thing that divides this country, and it's how do you eat the encebollado? Do you eat it only with chifles, which is on the coast, and some bread? Or do you eat it with popcorn and chifles over here? Which one are you? Me personally, I'm a chifle guy. I just grab these chifles over here, grab a bunch of them, just crumple them on top. Oh my God. And that, the starchiness of the chifle that gets mixed in there will continue to make the broth thicken more and more and more. You have the fresh albacore, our tomato broth that's on the bottom, you see that right there? That's a flavor that's been brought together. Our onions that are inside of there, our albacore, and wait, we gotta dig into this dish, watch. And this is where you have the yuca at the bottom. Yuca, cassava, also known as, is on the bottom of this dish. It has that, look. The white is fluffy, they select the best yuca for that, and then you're just looking for flavor on this. So let's get a little bite, see how it goes. But for me, as I've mentioned many times, I like bitter, I like sourness. Add the lime onto that. Finesse for more, guys. Wait, I gotta find my bite, dude. Gotta dig in here, look for that. Oh my God, there it is. See, onions, yuca, plantains, or chips, or chifles that we call them, with the fish. And the textures that we get, I'm eating with this. Ecuadorians love texture, dude. Even more, you know, we're messing around. We're not messing around. You know why we're not messing around? Because we're at the best place in Quito to have the seafood, and that's what you needed to know. And you've been waiting for this the whole time, but now I'm gonna tell you where it is, if you haven't noticed it yet. That's Ecuaviche. This is a spot. This is the one place that I know that all these dishes are put together that are perfect. Every single time I come here, every single time I leave the country, every single time I come back, every single time I go somewhere else, I come back and I come back to eat here. Because this food, the quality, all the stuff that they're doing is perfect. Oh my God. All right, let's keep on getting that in there. So we don't start a national war. Let's do one thing. For all my people from the Sierra, here you go. I'm gonna do it. The coast people, Guayaquil, Manabí, Manta, I'm sorry. Riobamba, everywhere else. Popcorn's here, baby. It's also good. Not bad. Crunch, extra texture, saltiness. Do you want to find out who makes this? Jeff. This is the woman involved. This is the hands where it comes from. This is what's perfection. And she makes sure that all the quality and the guarantee of everything that's here at this place right here, at that place right there, Ecuaviche, is perfect every single time. Thank you for joining us on another episode of Tables of Ecuador. Comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to let us know what your favorite dish is in the comment section. We'll see you soon. And that's a wrap.